Hey there DIY coders, welcome to HTML Quickie, where we get you signed up for easy to understand HTML. Before we get started, there will be a link down in the description below for you to check out if you're a beginner learning HTML or you only have the roughest idea. I do recommend that you check out that video down in the description. But if you're all good, let's get started and have you prepared with a text editor, a web browser, and have both of those applications open to the file we'll be working on. Now, before we begin, I would like you to have all this highlighted code copied onto your text editor. If you need a moment, you go ahead and pause the video. But if you're all good, we'll get started and we'll be learning the two tags, Fieldset and Legend. So we'll go ahead and type out Fieldset, just like so, Fieldset. All right, and we'll save. And then we'll refresh the browser. Now, your browser will have a refresh button up on top, or you can use the shortcut key to refresh your browser. And you may notice this box suddenly appearing. Okay, so far we see a box. All right, so let's go ahead and now type the legend tag, and we'll see what happens with the legend tag. All right, we'll save and then we'll refresh, and you see nothing happens. So now I'll show you what happens when we say type something here, and when we type something here. We'll save and then we'll refresh, and you'll notice that there's two different places that the word text are. So let's get rid of this one and see where this bit of text ends up rendering, or ends up showing, I should say. Refresh, and then we get the text here. So that's good. So we know where that text goes. And now let's see the other one just for extra visual confirmation. And we notice that the word text stays within the box and doesn't go out of bounds. All right. So from here, it would be a good idea for me to explain what this is now. So what you see here in the legend here, this is supposed to be a label for what this tag groups together. All right, so what this tag groups together is typically what it groups together is a bunch of inputs within a form. So let's say we have input here, all right, and then another input here, and then we'll get rid of this, and then we'll refresh the browser, and this is what you would typically see. I don't know if you guys can see, make this easier to see. There we go. So again, this is to categorize your group of inputs, whatever they may be. So let me demonstrate how a more appropriate form would look like. So we'll be adding some labels, just like so. There we go. Copy and then paste. All right. Labels. All right. There we go, and then we'll put an input here, just like so. And then what we'll do is add some text to it. Let's see, we'll say input 1, and we'll say input 2, and then a type of text. All right, and the type of text. All right, and then we'll save and refresh. All right, I will add some CSS so this looks a little more visually appropriate. So in this case, we're going to have these two inputs here, the text and the input bars, to be aligned with each other. So if you give me a quick second, let's see. Label. Okay, and we'll put display a block. All right, we save and refresh. Now, if you're ever curious about CSS, I will have a link down in the description below for you to check out when I eventually get to it. But for now, let's continue with this video. All right, so now we have a more visually appropriate form. So now we can type out and fill out this form like so, and do what we theoretically need to do to fill out this form. So let me give you a more real-life case example of how this form would be put together. So I'll go ahead and code this up. All right, we'll copy that, paste, save, and we'll refresh. Right, okay, so we now have two groups of inputs. So let's say we have our name here. So we'll have first name and then last name, right? And then next we will have, say, let's see, place of birth. We'll say country, and city. Let's save, then refresh. All right, so now we have a more real-life scenario of how this form would be put together. So let's summarize what we've done here, as all this information might have been a little more to absorb. So if we take a look what we have on the browser and what we have on the text editor, we'll have two separate sets of inputs grouped by the field set tags. So this one's for filling out your name, and then we have this one for filling out where you were born. And then within those two groupings, we have a couple of inputs. So you see the input tag, which is the input bar here, and then the labeling that we have with the label tag right here. And same for the other group of inputs. All right, and that's it for this video. If you like this video, sign up for a like on the video. If not, sign a thumbs down for the video. And don't be shy to give me your input down in the comment section below. And if you think I've earned it, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to see all of my upcoming videos. That's it for now. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.